Unbolting proved to be very unsuccessful. As you can see, the new key is already damaged beyond normal use. So the only option left is drilling. As unbolting was unsuccessful, I now start drilling the bolts. I've already done one, so I'll take you through the number 2 bolt drilling out. So I hope it will be a bit quicker than the first one that took about 6 to 8 hours. Now I'm somewhat more experienced, so I'll take you through this. This is the manual from McGard, how to drill out the bolts. Good manual, with also a drawing, drill out sketch. As you can see, I did I made a change in the drill out depth. 20 millimeters is a bit on the short side. 22.5 mil is better, because the last drill needs to be in at 22 mil, and that means you have to drill out the first 2 ones a bit deeper. These are the imported bits, drill sleeves. Got them from McGard, and I have to send them back once the repair is completed. Each of these sleeves has its own size drill. As you can see here, all this is sent to me by McGard. As you can see, you start with this drill. It fits exactly in the hole, and the same applies for the other drills. Just to be sure, I bought some new drills, cobalt drills, at my local shop, and I've already used some of these, and as these are much sharper, they speed up the process a lot. What I also tend to use is drilling lubricant. It helps keeping the drills cool and last longer. However, it does seem to slow down the process a bit, but I'm not sure if when it all adds up, if it's good to use this drill lubricant, but I still use it. Last but not least, use a measuring tool to gauge the depth of the drilling process. As you can see, stick this in the hole, and I know exactly how deep I went. And of course, when you start drilling, you need a drill, preferably a good one, like this one. Borrowed this from a friend. It's a perfect material for the job. I forgot to mention, use these to protect your eyes. Alright, time for the first sleeve. Put it on here. Take some wood and make sure it's snug. Alright, maximum speed for drilling is 200 RPM. see some materials coming off. And then after some drilling it looks like this, and there's still a very long way to go. We're getting there. See, lots of material. Okay, let's see how far we are. 20.15 millimeters. Just a little over 2 millimeters to go. This is how a 23mm hole in a wheel bolt, locking bolt, looks. About 45 minutes of drilling. And now it's time for size number 2. At this moment we're about at 15 millimeters of still the second sleeve. Getting there. Working quite well. The sharper the drill bit, the faster it goes. Now with the second drill, bottomed out at 23mm. That's far enough. The only thing left is now the third drill, and if I go by drilling this deep, the third drill will take out the head of the bolt. As this is the last drill, I want this sleeve to fit perfectly. As you could see in the previous shot I took, it's a bit loose. I take some masking tape we use for painting here, and I'll put an extra layer of masking tape over here. It will not damage the rim, however it will take care, it will seat more securely. Let's try this. About halfway into the bolt, there is maybe some change in material. You can see some kind of rough edge on the inside. I'll show you on pictures or when I take off this bolt. From that point onwards, it seems the material is much softer, and it's the drilling goes much faster. And now the final stages, you can see I marked here. This is the point at which the head will shear off the bolt. So we're now 2 or 3 millimeters short of that point. I'll take you through the last bit. Well, almost done. I think 2 millimeters left, and it should fall off. Quite some work. You can see the ridge or the edge inside that I meant. It's a bit difficult to drill through. You have to be careful because it suddenly grips on those edges, and you might lose your drill, or even worse, if you snap it and you can't get it out of the hole, you have another whole new set of problems. Yeah, felt different. Ah, there she is. One removed head from a bolt. Perfectly centered. Well, I made some changes to the drill out sketch. McGard says you have to drill them out 20 mil. I would suggest you drill out the first drill bit to 25 millimeter. The second one you drill to 24.5 millimeters, and the last one, if you drill to 22.8 mil, the bolt head falls off. So yeah, that's exactly the depth you need. So like 22.5, get really careful not to push too hard and damage anything else than the bolt. You can see there's some kind of ridge or edge inside. Probably something used during the make of these things. Well, I'll prove to you now that here it says 23, but this is not a flat surface. Well, it locks. Yes. Yes. Get that one out. using this. It's quite a large one. Never used it before. Does the job perfectly.